Mike Berkeley, a 30-year-old cybersecurity technician, always believed he was too cautious to fall into the digital traps he warned his clients about every day. He regularly changed passwords, used two-factor authentication, VPNs, encrypted drives. Even his smart bulbs were installed on a separate network, just in case someone tried to slip through his Wi-Fi. But that was exactly what worked against him. It started one evening when his laptop suddenly asked for authorization to sign in to his corporate account. Nothing unusual except for one detail. The request appeared while the laptop was closed, lying on the table while Mike was cooking dinner. His phone lit up. New sign-in attempt from Chicago IL. Mike lived in Seattle. He declined the request, checked the logs, everything clean. He assumed someone was trying to guess his password and changed it to a stronger one. But the next evening, the request returned, this time from San Diego, then from Denver, different cities every time, always when he wasn't touching his devices. After a week, Mike was truly getting nervous. At work, he told his colleague Jason, 35, about the strange attempts, but Jason brushed it off as a simple botnet. Mike tried to believe that, until one morning he noticed that his home security camera had changed its viewing angle. He remembered clearly. The camera used to point at the front door. Now it was aimed straight at his desk. And the worst part, its settings showed a new log entry. Live view, 3:12 a.m. unknown device. He had been home at 3:12 a.m. The camera had been powered. Someone had been watching. Mike removed the memory card, reflashed the device, changed router passwords. But the next day, the camera was turned again. A few days later, Mike started receiving messages from his bank. Do you confirm this purchase? $249.99 Phoenix, AZ. He declined. Again and again. But someone already knew his phone number, full name, address, last 3 digits of his card. The bank said it might be a mass data leak. But Mike didn't use shady services. He worked in security. He was too careful for that. That night, his phone developed a strange habit. He heard vibration alerts, though no notifications appeared. Then again, and again, he turned on screen recording and left the phone on the table. A few minutes later, it vibrated again. In the recording, he saw it. A system line flashed for a split second. Silent ping request sent. Then it vanished. Someone was probing his phone in a way he wasn't meant to notice. Mike decided to start fresh. Phone resets, new carrier, new router, new SIM, new laptop. He was sure this would stop the tracking. A week passed. Silence. Mike began to relax. But one evening, his ex-girlfriend Emma, 28, called. They had broken up a year ago and barely talked, keeping things formal. Emma asked, "Are you okay?" "What do you mean?" "You texted me last night, weird messages, and sent me a photo." Mike froze. "What photo?" Emma said, "You were standing by your window at home, staring into the dark." He was sitting at his desk at that time. No one had been at the window. But there was one problem. Mike had a new phone number. Emma didn't know it. No one did. "Emma," he whispered, voice trembling. "What number sent those?" She forwarded a screenshot. It was his number. His old number disconnected months ago. The last message from that number read, "He is watching." That night, Mike didn't sleep. He sat in the darkness, listening to water moving in the pipes, occasional cars passing outside. He disconnected the internet, removed the phone battery, put his laptop in offline mode. He even taped over all the cameras just to feel some sense of safety. Near 3 a.m., he heard a sound. Not from the laptop, not from the phone, not from the camera, a vibration. Coming from the hallway, Mike froze. His phone lay on the table, disassembled, battery removed. He stood up slowly and approached the door. From the other side, the vibration repeated. Exactly the same notification tone he himself had set years ago. Mike bent down and saw a glow under the door. Cold, blue. The kind only a smartphone screen could give. He inhaled deeply, gathered all courage, and yanked the door open. No one was there. except for one object. Lying on the doormat was his phone, the old one, the number that had been stolen. On its screen was a new message. Recipient, Emma, 2:59 a.m. Text, I'm coming in now. A chill shot down Mike's spine. He looked at the screen and noticed the camera was active, streaming live video. But the video wasn't of the hallway or his apartment. The video showed Mike himself sitting in his kitchen, hunched over the table, paper slipped from his hands. That Mike looked exactly like him. Same clothes, same scar on the arm, same watch, only he wasn't moving. For several seconds, the camera streamed the motionless figure. Then someone slowly reached out and turned off the light. The feed went dark. The screen flickered. And in the contact list, Mike saw a new entry, me, with a bright green active status beside it